So day one in Palm Springs, everybody's feeling good. We came out to test the Windcart. Prototype 1 consists of a B.O.B. stroller with shocks, a pool, skimmer as the mast, an IKEA curtain rod, and a pillow. Pretty shit. But I'm gonna convince the guys that that it's gonna work and that we can make a cool video. So we're gonna try it.
So this is prototype 1, but for me, I'm not sure what prototype 1 is, so I'm just going along with it. I was very clueless, not in the loop really, and it was fun while it lasted.
You know, the wind kind of came in like different moments. Like this right here, it's actually pretty strong. John's having to like throw it in. We pretty much found out through everything that night that nothing that we had planned was gonna work, and that, you know, due to the fact it was windy as hell, that we were just, you know, pretty much against all odds, whether we were going with the wind, going against it.
Once the sun went down, we came out again. It was dark as shit and windy, so we had to bust out the super reflective jackets. Once the wind got going, you know, we realized that there was some faults in prototype 2 right off the bat, but we tried anyways.
Each prototype that we built, from the first one to the second one, you could tell that we were getting a more and more understanding of what was actually going to happen with trying to set sail on land. Whether we had 2 riders, 1 rider, it wasn't really that easy, and once you did get going, you kind of dragged either to the left or the right without being able to really steer.
Just cruising down some streets, testing it out. At this point, I think we were all overheated and losing our minds. We've been working on this thing all day. Yeah. Crazy.
After coconut pancakes, we hit the thrift stores. The first thrift store, we found a really cool artifact that we used in our storyline for the video, which you'll see. I don't want to give anything away. And then at the second thrift store, where they had 50% off of everything.
As they're in the store, I immediately see Grant. As soon as I walk in, he's like, dude, you gotta see what John just found.
John found the frame and it was awesome and worked perfect. Everything that we needed to take off of it, we could take off and, you know, modify whatever we really needed to do to it. Prototypes 1 and 2 were pretty difficult to modify, so we were really happy when we found this frame.
Immediately we thought, well, let's get this thing and see what we can build.
After the long day of shopping and finding materials, we went back to the house. I was still not 100% sure on what to do and how to help much, but towards the end of it, I think I came up with some good shit.
Once it all got strapped together, we all kind of had this feeling like, whoa, this thing might actually work. We just popped out real quick into the neighborhood, and right away, Eric got pulled away by the wind within moments of hitting record on the camera. Windmills in the background, so you know that we're out there in Palm Desert. Overall, Windcart Prototype 3 was clearly the dominating force, and it gave us more inspiration to think about a future Prototype 4 with even more solid mounting points for everything, and even an easier, more compact method of transporting it.
Once the nerves calmed and we were just rolling and riding, it was amazing. Like, out in the middle of nowhere in the desert, just doesn't get much better than that.
After we all got quite a few good rides and realized we had got the video footage that we wanted, you know, we kind of had this idea to tie everything together, make it more interesting and artistic. It was a really cool team building experience. We had a great time doing something that was not only creative, but also physical. I'm really happy with how everything turned out and how we were able to pull it off. And we couldn't have done it without any one person. Every single moment was fully critical. When you're out there trying to do something, make sure that you take care of everybody.
thought you had to choose.